Okay, in this winter wonderland, we are back and time to fight the final minion of Tanzra. And this is kind of a tough fight if we didn't have magic, in this particular magic. And there's our boss. The Ice Wyvern, I believe is what it's called. Looks like it's a reference to two Norse creatures that actually dwell within Yggdrasil. One is Nidogr, which is a snake-like dragon that lived underneath Yggdrasil, would sometimes eat the roots and whatnot. On top of Yggdrasil was a eagle, great eagle, and the two kind of had a feud. Yeah, it kind of made that fight look way too easy. Gotta admit, it's a cool looking boss, and I really love the snow globe background too. Again, if we didn't have magic, he's actually a pain. And we're actually going to see that in a little bit, actually. Probably in a couple vids. And what's this? Oops, something's angry. And it's a volcano. When you destroy the final monster, the demon Tanzra's island emerged from the depths of the ocean northeast of here. Interesting. Tanzra is underground, waiting for final battle with the Master. Okay, we're speaking in third person. And go to Deathheim. I'd rather not. Wait. No one inhabits this area? Oh, they moved us to Deathheim immediately. No, we want to go to Northwall. We still got things to do. Unfortunately, this is going to be a short vid. Mainly it's just preparations, grabbing some things that I forgot, and finishing things up here. Yes, you're welcome. Care our lives, thank you for taking care of us, and like Atios, actually they have no problems afterwards, which is good. So I'm going to be doing some earthquaking, going to get some final items that are here. In the meantime, I should talk a little bit about Deathheim. A lot of you have probably are guessing that Helheim is, well, I kind of said it, Deathheim is hell. That's true, but not in the way you think. Now everyone thinks of hell like a fire, all this stuff. I'm looking at the name Deathheim. There is no Deathheim, but there is a Helheim, spelled H-E-L-H-E-I-M. Helheim was the domain of Hel, which was the Norse goddess of death, which was actually Loki's daughter. When a person died that didn't die, courageous death in battle sort of thing, they went there. Basically, it was boring as hell, and you basically toiled under the ground, and it was kind of like limbo. And yeah, I forgot to heat that. And yes, a fishery. So now everyone can go fish. I'm going to have to wait a while for I get that item that I just unlocked. Anyway, as I was saying, in Ragnarok, Hel actually comes out with her army and does battle against the gods. Afterwards, Hel takes the spirits of the gods that died to her realm, never to appear again. So yeah, it's interesting. Also kind of interesting that the name Hel actually comes from that. See, one of the many things I've noticed that Christianity seems to borrow from different mythologies, names, stuff like that. I don't know. And yes, after heating up that one little peninsula, we get the scroll, which is actually the final spell in the game. Which is kind of cool, but I'm probably not going to be using it. I might show it off once. Yes, the magical light. This girl must have belonged to me. Yes, it did. You'll see what I'll show it off. It's kind of cool. Anyway, not really much to say here. Like I said, I'm just doing some final building. As you can see, the people are growing. This is kind of a small area, unfortunately. And I've already did the numbers. I am one short of max level. There were some mistakes I had made. Mostly, well, actually, I not going to be able to get max population here, which is weird, and Blood Pool's another place. The first two towns are actually some of the hardest to get max population on, which can be in the thousands actually, or close to it. Anyway, so yeah, that's really all much to say here. Next up will be a lot more action as we go into Helheim, and Deathheim, and it's really literally going to be hell. So until then, this is Brimstone signing off. Have a good day and see you next time. Toodles!